Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, No Gold Estate. Now, I am working on something, I'm changing up some microphone settings, so if there is no cutouts, inform me, it does actually help, even though I'll probably notice in editing, but anyway. We're going to the Weald with this squad. I'm going to be losing our occultist after this, because he's going to become level 5. I need to make sure I don't allow myself to get 4 level 5s, because that is one of the conditions of Brigand Wolf spawning. But then again, that also is capped at like it can only happen after week 40, but so I have a decent amount of time. But yeah, I did spend pretty much all of my heirlooms. I can scroll through here to see what I did. Upgraded guild so that I can gain extra skills, or better skills. Blacksmith got upgraded so that making stuff is less costly. And I got the level 1 heroes can now appear in the stagecoach. Should be good, but yeah, we're going to the Weald now. The skills I upgraded were Impale, Expose, 2 Flagellant, Bleed attacks, Grape Shot Blast, and Weakening Curse and Weird Reconstruction. Because those are the moves I'm probably going to be using the most. Right. I think I only need 8 food, 2 shovels, 6 torches, even though I'm supposed to bring a bunch of torches. You know what? I'll bring a holy water just in case I find an eldritch altar. But yeah, the money has been going down, and of course, it's an inevitable fight between the money that we spend and the money that we need to spend more later. I don't know.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Alright, so, I forgot to point out, items and stuff like that, but, it doesn't really matter. So, I've got the focus ring on both of these guys. Highwayman, because he's most likely not going to be hit in that slot. You know what, I'll go for a punish here, just to get rid of the maggot. The problem with this equipment setup is that the Shieldbreaker honestly doesn't have the best accuracy. I mean, I did get rid of rabies, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I didn't have an accuracy trinket for her. If I'm going to be running if I'm going to be using her for stuff like Impale, which does not have... I mean, that's a range skill, so the Warrior's Cap wouldn't work.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Okay, decent start. I got a bit of stress, but that's nothing.
Nature herself.
Victim to the spreading corruption. I could probably quote every single Darkest Dungeon quote ever, but that's because I have over 1,000 hours in, so... It's to be expected. Okay, I'm wanting to lay down the smackdown with these debuffs. Get Impale off. Yeah, I'll put on Tracking Shot. This fight may go for a fairly long time with this stupid giant. Okay, 5, 5... Okay, they're both gonna die.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Curse of Vulnerability doesn't even really do anything here. Sure, it, like, may impact the accuracy, not the accuracy, the targeting priority of some of these enemies, but I'm pretty sure the harrying Nash, like, it doesn't matter. Also, yeah, the Shieldbreaker's up front because most of the time she is going to be moving backwards with her skills. I'm just gonna stack up plus crits received on this bitch. Okay, moves the Shieldbreaker forwards, which is fine by me. Okay, he's got plus 16% crits received, so he should be dying horribly. Come on, man, you had 43 crit rate. You got 31. Oh well. Really, only 1 crit? Come on. I wasn't even going to deal any damage, even if it did hit, because of the minus damage received, not received taken. Minus damage received would be good for him. There is a chance that I bleed my characters now, because Construction has 80 bleed now. So, yeah, against a 70 bleed resist unit like these two, there's a chance it'll happen.
Masterfully executed.
My stress healing strategy is just to score crits, by the way. Which actually does work, as opposed to what some people think. You just need to stack up extra crits received. Okay, this is not a good start. Weakening Curse does very little here, actually. I'll slap this dog with it, though, just in case I need a little extra damage to kill it. And there's rabies. Fuck. Maybe I should spend less time in the, this place here. Okay, that kills the dog. And I'll impale you. Get rid of all of them. I sure would like a crescendo box or something here. Why are you taking less stress? Do you have a... Okay, you have a wheeled explorer. No? I guess everyone else just has a plus stress trinket, yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, I got a trinket, but it wasn't the one I wanted. That's how this game works, by the way. The Madman always drops trinkets, or at least I'm fairly certain, so... And there's just a chance that it becomes a box trinket. Interestingly enough, this video is going to be uploaded on the day that it is recorded, because I have garbage I need to do today. And I'm like, you know what, I'll be away from my computer, I might as well render and do this garbage. I forgot to move the shield breaker to rightful spot on the throne. That sucks. Game sucks.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's vulnerability. Actually missed this time. Good. So in case you don't know the Blighted Giant's AI, he's programmed to use Poison Spores or Tree Branch Smackdown, but the unit that he uses Poison Spores on, he is programmed to target that unit with a Tree Branch Smackdown next turn, as a way to, like, get them to Death's Door and then, like, follow up with the Blight tick to try and kill them. 14. It's fine. It's really not as bad as you think. Anyway. Yeah, Serpent Sway. Like how Serpent Sway is going to stay a Serpent Sway one for pretty much this whole file, considering that I don't care for the extra speed that you get when using it. You idiot! You've fallen for it again! Yeah, that is the best skill I have in terms of, like, benefit. Got the crit heal for 24, nice. See? Oh, he's got Fragile, yeah. I forget this is the, bad Flagellant. Yeah, he's taking 17 bleed already. He didn't do anything else. Can't possibly bleed himself.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
But what if it did?
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, someone did a deconstruction on the Darkest Dungeon subreddit outlining the fact that monstrous size does have intrinsic merit. I want there to be a mod that gives you the chance to virtue with inordinate exsanguination. Because then it would be considered a virtue. Okay, that wasn't funny. Someone has to do it, though. Tree is covered in poison sap. Delicious! Cover your pancakes with it. There's, like, no reason to weaken and curse her, but why not? It's fine. I'm probably going to actually need to put this occultist in stress relief. Which is kind of bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. How bad? No, we'll not start singing terrible songs from fucking Lorax movie. Get out of here.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Hey, I got a piece of green garbage.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Alright, final fight. Oh, wait, no, wrong room. Ugh. I must see! Well, it doesn't matter, you already have rabies. 105 trap disarm chance. I probably should have given that to someone else. But, yeah, I probably really should have. So yeah, the occultist is just generally really good in the wield. He's probably like the bog standard wield character, in a sense. These things have 9 speed. I really hate that. I wish debuffs. You know what? You've heard me multiple times say I wish debuffs lasted longer if you got a crit from them. Yeah, everyone knows that's my opinion. I didn't even score the. That was the most pointless attack ever.
Confidence surges
Put
as the
down.
enemy crumbles.
Right, I am going to Serpent Sway because I'm not sure if like the programming is it does it on the unit that he hits with poison spores or he just checks for blight. It could be either or. I'm not sure. I don't look directly into the code. You want someone to do that, ask Bread to do it, not me. Okay, dead. No, not dead. Still has 2 HP.
Oh, no.
Well, he's not going down without a fight, evidently.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Hey, Dodge Stone. Nice. I guess I probably should have dimmed the torch, but I keep forgetting to do that.
Most tenebrous corners of this place.
That was a pretty shitty haul. I got some money, and I got the poison herb that I wanted.
From our woods.
Poison herb essentially just makes it so that, good old buddy Plague Doctor can be running the Warrens and the other place, the Weald.
In truth,
Also, I
cannot
removed
tell
off
how
guard
much
from
time
Boss
has
Gwent
passed
because it
since
was
I set
fucking
my letter.
annoying. Any of you good? Photomania, Evasive, Dysphobia, Zoophobia, Compulsive, Wield Explorer, Second Wind, Soft Automatonophobia, Ruins, Tactician, Dug Hitter, Fear of Beast. Kinda suck. Right. It's going to take literally years for this occultist to be unstressed, so I'm actually going to have to put him in some stress relief. And he's level 5, so it's kind of too late to kick him out now. Hang on, let me check the case of. Okay, that's a Sunshine in the Thicket. That is not a. What's the name of the other one? Ah, Focus Ring. Right, I should really remove some of these diseases, especially on my. Like, this says rabies. I need to get rid of that. It may be expensive, but it's probably worth it. Let's give rabies, and Tardif has. You know what? He can cure his own thing in camp. I should just leave it to him. What else is really bad? Rabies on my hand and arms, yeah. Just rabies prevention clinic. Berserk Mask, that's not bad. If I wanted it, which I really don't. But yeah, okay. Selling bad trinkets. Sell that, and I think we're fine. I'm still using the Fortune Armlet. But yeah, we could kill the Brigand 8-pounder, in a way. It would be a pretty risky maneuver, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's upgrade the Houndmaster's junk before we head out, though. AKA the moves that he actually uses. We'll be using the same old party before. This is going to be awful, though, considering the fact that, what can Plague Doctor do? You know what? Plague Doctor? I'm going to give her Emboldening Vapors too. So that she can do something to the goddamn Pounder. AKA, buff someone up. Because honestly, I haven't used a Disorienting Blast like once yet. Alright, let me put on the trinkets and we'll get started. Right, let's go. 12 food. Is 12 food enough? Should be. You know what, I'll bring a bit more. Bring 3 shovels because this is going to be a medium mission. A stack of torches. No, I think 1 stack will be enough. And, yeah, 1 holy water. In case I find those altars, they can help.
Folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square.
I'm not eating while waiting for these things to load.
The smell of sulfur
You can't prove
and
it.
gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Well, it's a
handsome reward.
seemingly straightforward dungeon.
Task well performed.
This is probably not the best for me, though. Considering I was hoping to go with least force. Okay. Let's try and double stun them. It's obviously going to work, because honestly, we're over leveled for this point. That's 23 bleed resist. Maybe this negative bleed resist thing is going to come into play against this Hound's Harry that I have. Considering Hound's Harry is very powerful this stage, it does the 2 points of damage to everyone. Okay. I want to kill you, so you can die. And I'm not sure the Plague Doctor will go first. He has only 8 dodge, so I was wholly not expecting her to survive that.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Nice crit. Doesn't really do anything, but it's still good to have. Oh, Fleet Florin. Nice. That's worth a bunch.
So too will resistance.
Okay, that was the bleed trap, not the blight champ. Blight trap. Sure, I'll buff the torchlight up. You idiot. Who has the map? It's the Plague Doctor? Yeah, Plague Doctor. Couldn't really find a different trinket to use on the Plague Doctor. I know I said Blighted Herb, but doesn't really need it. She's got Plague Grenade 2 and a Blasphemous Vial here. And odds are, if I'm against the backlines, I won't really need it.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And packs laden with supplies are often low on loot. We've literally had no gold this entire run. Oh, deja vu. Did we already beat these guys?
A powerful blow.
Okay. We should be able to kill both backliners, actually, if we're good enough.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Just need a good roll here. Miss. Of course, why would I expect the Vestal to fucking hit anything? You know, Vestals are honestly worse in terms of accuracy than Lepers. Alright, you are taking 6 damage. So the reason why this is potentially not so bad against the Pounder is because... Yes, Wayne, keep talking. Is because Pick to the Face ignores protection, and while the Pounder has changed, like, years ago, since when it just had, like, a huge amount of protection, and now just has a passive buff of takes such and such percentage less damage, it still matters because it does have protection, naturally. Pounder is probably one of the bosses that was, like, one of the only bosses that was changed in order to, not make the shield breaker overpowered. Okay. Down to the spiders.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I know I'm running a Sacred Scroll, so damage is worsened, but still.
Give them no quarter.
Hey, I can't actually take all the loot.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So, for reference, like, One of the reasons why I did this challenge was to point out how hard this game really isn't if you know what you're doing. Like, people say, oh, this game is literally RNG. If this game is literally RNG... Wait, do you have... No, you don't have the cure. Fuck it. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, before I interrupted myself rudely, people say this game is, like, impossible unless you know what you're doing. But it really isn't. Like, I know what I'm doing. Oh, natural swing is really nice. Yeah, people say literally RNG, blah 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 blah, and I'm just here proving to beat this game without even picking up a single gold item. And people are like, oh, I keep losing all my money. Well, that's because you're a poor financial planner, Debbie. Take fucking Economics 101.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I hope these things don't use ectoplasmic profusion, because I'm playing the long game here. Don't do it. Okay, good. It is weighted so that it usually doesn't do it. In fact, I evidently haven't seen it this whole file, according to the thing at the bottom. Ugh. Gnawing hunger sets in. The sack is empty. That was me during November. Because I didn't compete. I didn't even check the secret door because it doesn't even matter. I'm fairly certain it's just gems and gold anyway. Like, these sacks also usually only contain gems and gold, but you never know.
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
You never know. Okay, I'm gonna save this campfire until I'm in this room. And by campfire I mean torch. Because I am obviously the most well-spoken person in the galaxy. Hey, another one of these things. Vestal is... fucking guilty conscience is acting up. Ugh, voice crack. You know what? These aren't even voice cracks. They are a result of me being... dehydrated. I guess you could say. I need a fucking Gatorade or something. I'll go for the double stun. Well struck. But yes, I probably need to drink something. All I have is this Coke on my desk that is half full that I had yesterday when I recorded the previous video. Actually, did I record the previous video yesterday? No. This is from yesterday, but it's not when I recorded the previous video. Because that video has been up for a fair while now. Okay. I'm doing this mostly just for damage.
Compassion is a rarity in the fever.
Why is my Houndmaster so slow? He's got 6 speed, but he got outsped by this dude and this dude. Like, what the fuck is your problem? Okay, you're dead. This guy would have also been dead if he didn't do that. Okay, you are dead. So yeah, this Coke has been here since yesterday, and it's probably flat, and it's gone bad, I'm guessing, because it's been exposed to the humidity in the air. It's probably mostly water. And I don't even like Coke. I only drink Coke because there's nothing else to drink in the house except... Well, actually, no. There's nothing else to drink that I can just quickly, like, have.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
If that makes sense to you. There's another dodge stone. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can just pick up and drink. I have, like, cordial in the fridge, but I have to mix that. And, mate, I just want to drink. I'm pretty sure this is just gems and gold, but I'll check anyway. No, not gems and gold. Thankfully, not glittering gold, trinkets and baubles paid for in blood. Thank you very much, Wayne. Okay. One more fight, and then I'll, fucking torch up the place. I'll go into people's houses at night and wreck up the place! That was the worst Richard Nixon impression ever, and I am genuinely sorry you had to hear that. Okay, spiders have been... I'm surprised spiders have so little blight resist. I mean, they are literally poisonous. Also, nice 7 stress healed. I don't know why the camera pans out that way. Surely it would pan upwards, not outwards. Okay, there's another torch. I pretty much just could have used all these torches and nothing wrong would have come of it. Well, there's a food proc. I hate that, because it means I can't feast and relieve some stress.
Circle in the dark.
I have no reason to feast no
Battle
more.
may yet be won.
You can't even, like, fucking Houndmaster's blocking the Grave Robber's face. Right, I don't want a nighttime ambush. I'll put up a bit of protection just in case. I really have nothing else to do at this point. I can relieve stress, and that's about it. I don't need the +10 accuracy on the Leg Doctor. Chin up, dear. Your fashion sense alone could fell an army. Yeah.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I didn't do it on purpose. You know what? That was perhaps the worst joke ever.
The flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, let's
A
go.
marvel of technology, an engine of destruction.
Okay, good start, good start. I'm probably going to be spamming blackjack for most of this fight. Let's see, I can kill you on your next turn. Wow, that sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna put on those emboldening vapors as soon as I can, essentially. As soon as I can safely do it. Okay, that's a good turn of events. Means I can flashing daggers here, deal a lot of damage. Counts Harry kills. And I'll heal up for a second. I'm half tempted to just walk away from my computer just to get a drink right now. Okay. 8. It's not much, but better than nothing.
Devastating blow.
Thankfully, the Brigand Matchman has -20 speed. So I can just leave him up. Okay. This is the other one. So she's got +42% damage, along with her basic +25 from the Dismas head. This thing does take -25% damage taken, so it's not as effective as I'd like, but why am I not using the dog treats? That's a good question, Spartan. Care to answer it? I guess I don't need them yet. I don't think I ever will need them for this fight. This fight is most likely not going to last that many turns. Okay.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Might as well, though. And we can smash this machine for 2 damage. And kill this dude on his next turn. Reinforcements have arrived. This guy is really bloody easy, provided that he doesn't summon the big ones, which he can't do on this mission. Thankfully. Surely the Plague Doctor will outspeed the Fusilier. Yes. I should probably start using the stun. But then again, I only have 3 uses of it. But 3 uses is a lot, really, for this fight. Smack you in the face. Really, 5 damage. Okay. Does anyone, like, okay, so basically everyone knows, oh, you kill the boss and all the cronies die. That's how this game has been for ages. But how many people remember the time when you killed the boss or whatever and all of the little dots you still had to deal with? It was the case for the Siren, it was the case for this boss, it was the case for the Collector, and you can check the wiki. There is a move that this guy has called Hot Shot. And what it does is it basically does 1 to 3 damage to all of your characters, which, that sounds really useless, and that's because, yeah, it is. Now, because, well, first off, he can't even use it anymore, because he just dies at the end of the fight, but the point of Hot Shot in the original was to just, obviously your characters get hit and basically put to death's door by the cannonball, so that guy uses Hot Shot and, yeah. He smacks all your characters to proc death's doors, and that was about it. Okay, we are all level 2 now, that's fantastic. I got the Black Plague, that's not good. I can cure that with the Plague Doctor, though. You got Eagle Eye, which is incredible for a Plague Doctor, though. Fantastic.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
It's 81 stress, and he still is stressed out. It's amazing. Right, so close to upgrading the blacksmith to get level 4 gear. Anyone good? Got a level 1 Crusader. Lazy Eye isn't the worst. Neither is Diurnal, considering he's a Crusader. We have a Slugger Manslayer. Highwayman. It's actually pretty good. Might consider having this guy, but then again my roster is full. I kind of need these things to get my blacksmith upgraded. It's a problem. Portraits are pretty much useless now. I mean, actually, no, they're not. I need 33 of them, and then they'll be useless. But yeah, until then. Hey, Caregivers Convention. Finally, I get an option to clear diseases. So we're definitely going to be doing that next time. I'm probably going to be bringing out these, this squad, combined with someone like Bostel as a frontliner. I'll probably be throwing, I'll be throwing someone out for it, but, yeah, gonna be trying to cure some diseases mid-thing with some camping skills, so, yeah. I'm guessing I'll do something like this. I don't really need a healer. I'll just heal with food or something, but it's cheaper than... No, yeah, it's cheaper than just running out and using the sanitarium. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, where we'll be doing just that. Hang on, let me tab out properly, Jesus. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.